Hi people, how you all doing? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. It is Sandra here and I am back again with another video from Bill Maher, and this is his audience turning on him for an insane statement that he made. This is the second video of the Mahar I'm getting to where an audience tries to take over his show. But nonetheless, people, if you know you'd love to see the video through me, please do stick around from the very start to the very end, okay? So let us hop right into the video.
I think that he is an example of his prosecution. The charges against him are one of the biggest attacks on freedom of the press that we've seen and freedom of speech.
And yeah, I think sometimes you need somebody to put the hammer down. I think Obama said this, and just say, I'm sorry, you can't expose our secret agents. And we have to think of our security first. Yeah. I mean, yes, I'm sure the government does some gnarly things, but I don't like this. I don't like a guy who pretends that he's the patriot when it's the spies out there who are protecting this country, not Julian Assange.
Where we're at right now, in fact.
Okay, now that WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, oh, good, let's get to this. What?
Oh, it's good.
Me too. Has pled guilty to espionage and secured his freedom. I didn't see this coming, by the way. I didn't think he'd ever get out. What will his legacy be? Yes.
Time served. Time served. He served 6 years, and that's what he's getting.
No, but they're talking about his legacy, and that's what I want to know. Is he a heroic crusader exposing government lies, or he is a reckless traitor who was endangering our freedom?
Yeah, I mean, it depends who you ask. I think that the more people have been, I think that he is an example of his prosecution. The charges against him are one of the biggest attacks on freedom of the press that we've seen and freedom of speech.
Wow, I thought you would go the other way.
No, not at all.
I think Ellsberg looks good right now.
What?
Daniel Ellsberg looks very good right now in what he did. And the Pentagon Papers was about how the Kennedy administration, the Johnson administration, not Nixon, what they did to lie about the war.
Well, I don't know all the particulars. I mean, you'd have to really spend months and months going through the amount of stuff he put out. But in general, I think the world's full of bad people. Like I was saying to Ray, the world's full of bad people. And yeah, I think sometimes you need somebody to put the hammer down. I think Obama said this, and just say, I'm sorry, you can't expose our secret agents. And we have to think of our security first. Yeah. I mean, yes, I'm sure the government does some gnarly things, but I don't like this. I don't like a guy who pretends that he's the patriot when it's the spies out there who are protecting this country, not Julian Assange. Because there are people who want to destroy this country. And there are people who are plotting to get nuclear weapons and all the rest of it. And this guy is not the one who made sure that we have not really been attacked since 9/11.
I go to Vietnam every year to teach for a couple weeks, and I got to tell you, the 5 o'clock Follies Hotel, the Rex Hotel, where they used to do the 5 o'clock briefing every afternoon about how many body count, how many we killed. It's all BS. That stuff was never true.
What stuff was never true?
The Vietnam War and the numbers of people we were killing and the way we were winning the war. And we're going to get there sooner or later because we're killing them all. No, it wasn't true.
Yeah.
But that's different. We attacked them. This guy, he is exposing people who are protecting us. We are the ones who have been attacked.
Okay, I agree.
But what he exposed really is how our own government was violating our own civil liberties and trying to cover up things that were very embarrassing
to
our government. And I think that's the essence of the responsibility of a free press and why it's so important for our democracy.
Okay. One more. It's here with Chris Matthews and Tulsi Gabbard, and the first question is to you. Tulsi, should women be required to register for the military draft? I saw this. This is so interesting. The Democrats, so great at politics. I don't know why they brought it up now. I mean, men, I almost forgot this. Men do still have to register for the draft. Nobody gets...
Well, this is actually something that they also just changed in the legislation through the National Defense Authorization Act. Just a few weeks ago, is now men don't have to register because they're automatically registering them as soon as they turn 18.
Okay.
So you don't have to actually, you don't get to fill out a card or anything anymore.
But I remember I was about to be registered when I just turned 17 in 1973 when they were still drafting for Vietnam, and it was like, that was the year. It was like, oh, we're not, oh, it's like, oh boy, did I luck out on that one. But they still registered you. Now the Democrats in an election year have brought this up for I don't know what reason, saying now we want women to register because there's 250,000 women in the military right now. And if something was so catastrophic that we did have to draft people, why shouldn't women go? But why bring it up in an election year are my two questions.
Well, first of all, we shouldn't have a draft.
At all?
No, I don't think so.
What if it's an emergency?
Well, the fact that they're bringing this up now, to me, points to the fact that the only reason we would need a draft is because our warmongering politicians are starting wars that they know the American people aren't going to support.
Like, this video actually is quite different for me because I think I've gotten into Bill on his show about once, right? Just one time. And I mean, I feel I'm going to put the video up there. You guys can go check it out. But my very first introduction to Bill, like on, you know, like these interviews and these debates and all of that was on The View, where he got to talk about like the woke culture and just like the like how crazy the society is going because they're trying to be woke and stuff. And I really related to a whole lot of things he said. Like I really resonated to his reasoning there. So I sort of thought like he, you know, I would, you know, resonate to like a whole lot of things that he has an opinion on. But coming here right now, it's like something different. I was more like, really? Really? Because I mean, Bill Maher, that I did know up on The View, had credible facts. He had relatable opinions, and his perspective were quite very intelligent. But coming on here and, you know, everything he's just speaking on, it's really vague. It's like he just saw the surface of things and didn't really get in depth into it. Hence the reason I'm wondering why he would accommodate this lady and just, you know, have a topic on something that I don't think he has complete knowledge on, without even giving as much as, you know, a heads up, like, oh, you know, I didn't do my due research and stuff like that. And I mean, the guests definitely came prepared, and I just love when people are just, you know, prepared and when they're just very eloquent in how they're presenting their matter, how they're presenting their facts. It really just gives me goosebumps basically. But we did get into this. I think like right now I want to get into a whole lot more of Bill Maher's shows. Like I want to get on his shows, not like The View inviting him and stuff, right? So please, if you guys have like a recommendation, I'm really gonna appreciate it. Please do put it down in the comment box. But we've come to the very end of today's video. You all know that I would really love to know what you all think about this. So please do put your thoughts, your opinions down in the comment box. I am really gonna appreciate it because I'm gonna be in the comments. Let's put our heads together basically. And we have come to the very end of today's video. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really hope you all like got one or two from this video or enjoy something from this video. Please do well to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy videos as such and you would love to just be in a space where we, you know, talk about things and put our heads together basically. Hit that subscribe button and on to the very next one. Hopefully all get to convey here. So keep on staying safe. Bye.